Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. In your own words, tell me what it's like, what it's been like starting with the MEAC, the regionals, the NCAA, the trials, and then deciding to turn pro. Take your time, say as much you say, and explain it in as many ways as what you would like.
Wait, you want me to explain like the process
Yeah,
or
sure.
like every
Like, I mean, at some point, I would assume I don't know if you were thinking about this before the NCAAs, were you thinking it after the NCAA, were you thinking after the regionals, were you thinking it after, at what point did all of it start to crystallize that that's exactly what you wanted to do, or did you actually begin thinking that you were ready to turn pro?
well, this year I wasn't really thinking about turning pro because of my indoor season. I was just wanting to get back to that point where I can start working to get to the Olympics. But with MEAX, it was just like we was on our home turf, so I already knew what to do. Just go out there and win and put points on the team on the board for my team. And that's what we did. And we came out, both men and women came out with the win. And with regionals, I knew that there was going to be a whole lot of runners that was coming from me from 2 years ago. And I know I wanted to, uh, like, like be in a better place than I was the last 2 years when I was running with Kayla and Shakari.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that there was gonna be new people, and I knew I had to go out there and run my race smart and patient, and not just go out there and run because I know that it would mess me up, and especially with us being like girl day, then boy day, then girl day. I knew I had to relax, rest, and get ready for the next day. And then I came out winning the 100 and placing second in the 200. And with those places, I knew that I was going to be in a good place coming into nationals, but I didn't want to settle on, oh yeah, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I know I'm going to win, I'm the top dog coming in. But with going into nationals, I just had to focus, like, this is my time. Nationals, my freshman year, I didn't make it for the 100, and I came third in the 200, which was, a good starter for me as a freshman. But I knew I wanted to put my name out, continue to put my name out there and show them why an HBCU can be at the top with the top Power 5 schools. So what the 100, I was nervous. The 100's never, my thing to look forward to, but my coach was like, with me being on the outside, I knew that I just had to focus on me since there was not gonna be like a lot of people around me. So I just had to focus on me getting out and getting to line. That's what I did. And then advancing the next day. And then with finals, I knew that either I was gonna be beside Tamara or TT, but
Which
I
one is
wasn't.
who's TT?
TT Terry
TT Terry. Okay.
from Southern
Tamara,
California.
Tamara Clark from Alabama, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it was gonna be one, but beside one of them, and I knew one of them was gonna push me, but I wasn't. Well, I was in the finals, so I knew I had to push out in order to get up and get out and be either first or going into first. And I ended up winning the 100. And then after winning the 100, I had to refocus and get ready for the 200. And with the 200 is my favorite. And we've been working on, me coming out the curve and standing up on the straightaway. And with both those rounds, I felt like I did do that and I executed great. And I won the 200. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad that I, it was a experience and blessed. I got to run the 1 and 200 and place first in both of them. So I'm just excited. I was excited. And then for the trials, I was totally nervous. Not gonna lie, I was so nervous.
Just nervous because it was about the Olympics.
Yeah, it's my first time, and I knew that everybody that I've seen run, I'm like, wow, I can't wait to get there. I was gonna see them, and Coach Ross just told me to take it day by day, especially since it was a 3-day meet for the 100 and 200. So I just had to take it day by day and race by race. And I did. And I'm happy where I placed. I'm happy that I ran. I knew that going from regionals and nationals, it was, and then having that couple days break was going to affect me a little bit, but I just had to give it my all. But I'm glad that I experienced that, so I know the next time I try out for the trials, what I gotta do right, how I gotta take care of myself, and make it on that Olympic team.
Was there a particular point that you decided? I mean, obviously the times at the nationals 10:74 and 22:12 opened some eyes. I don't know if you heard the call for the 100, but when you finished, the two commentators both said 10:74.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
heard it.
God! Did you hear that? Did you hear
Yeah,
that?
I watched the video.
Okay, okay. Was it those times, winning nationals, beating everybody on the college level, that made you think about? Did that spur you to really think about going to the pros, or what was the impetus?
No, winning that wasn't didn't have me think about going to the pros because I knew at regionals I was close to that time, and my coach was like, "You're gonna drop it no matter what, because you're ready." But my teammates was like, "Oh yeah, you're going pro." They was like, "Don't leave us, don't leave us." So they already knew, but I didn't know
They already knew. What do you mean? They already knew.
that that 1074 I was gonna sign.
Okay, that people were going to come after you at
Yes.
10:74. Okay,
Hmm.
okay, okay. And but you said that's of the two, that's your least favorite. So was that a surprise that not only that you ran 10:74, but did you beat everybody?
Yes, because usually in a heat where I know it's gonna be competitive, I usually get caught up in who's in the heat and like, oh, I know they're fast, I know they're fast. And with me just going there, being calm, patient, knowing that I'm as good as them, it surprised me.
And I heard you say something about being patient. How do you be patient in a race that takes 10 seconds?
Cause like, for example, with me, I usually drive probably like 5 meters before. Like 2 years ago, I would drive 5 meters and try to run people down. But if you get out, drive, hold hold your drive, and stand up easily with ease, it's gonna come to you. You got to be patient with the line. You're gonna get to the line, but you gotta be patient on how you run it and get to the line.
So you're saying that you improved your technique, and maybe explain to us what is drive as opposed to, I guess it's like in a car, like cruise. what's what's drive? Is that the you digging in at the beginning? How does that
Yeah,
work?
it's like you're digging in and getting that power. So when you stand up, all you're doing is just holding it to the finish line. So you
Okay.
know how we keep our heads down?
Hmm.
That's technically like driving.
Okay. Okay. Um, and give us a little bit of the process of. So it was after the trials that people started to approach you. Did they approach Coach Ross? Did they approach? How did it? How did it? What's the
During
process? What's the process of turning pro for?
during the week of nationals, well, after and then both weeks of trials, everybody was coming to Coach Ross. They would come to me, but I would tell them to go to Coach Ross because Coach Ross was like, I need to see, talk to them first and see like what they're all about and everything. But he also didn't want me to focus on that because I had races coming up.
Mhm.
But after like the 100, I would talk to some people, see what they're all about. And then, Coach Ross would be like, yeah, I think they're good, but da 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 da. And but so it was just more of like listening, asking, going to Coach Ross, listening, asking, making sure they know what I want in and out of the contract, on and off the track. And it was a lot, but I'm glad that I made my choice with the DS.
If you don't mind me asking, who else did you have offers from?
They wouldn't tell me, but I did have an offer from Nike, but they wasn't offering me like how Adidas was.
Okay.
So, and they told me that even though I've been wanting to be with Nike, they was like, it's a business now. This is your job. This is what they're paying you. So you have to go with the people who's gonna help you with your money, help you with traveling, help you do everything, help you do everything, and just focus.
How hard of a decision was it between coming back to A&T or turning pro? And I want to relate it to that. I know that you have other A&T, Kayla, and others that are already on the pro circuit. Did you talk to them? Did they help you? Did they influence, or was Coach Ross just handling all of that?
Yeah, Coach Ross is just handling all the business. But wait, what was your question again?
About Kayla and some of the others that are running as professionals that finished their college careers. Did you talk to them at all? And do they have any kind of similar kind of deals with shoe companies or any sponsors?
I'm not sure. They
Okay.
never, talk to us about that stuff.
Okay. Okay. And the other one I wanted to ask with this name, image, and likeness. Did you explore any of that as it relates to maybe staying in school and making money, or did you talk to Coach Ross, or did you talk to anybody at the school about that or beyond?
No.
Okay.
But what do you mean exactly?
Well, because the NCAA is allowing people to now profit from their name,
Oh yeah.
image, and likeness. No, I mean it's all brand new, so it's really getting started. But
Yeah.
bottom line, you're saying that wasn't a part of anything that you were handling or discussing.
Oh no.
Okay. Um, got another story. This kind of goes back. Have you always been fast?
Yes. From high school to AAU, middle school, and now.
When did you start actually competing in track?
It was the summer of my 8th grade year. It was AAU. And I'm not sure where it was, but I knew AAU is big.
Yeah.
Everybody comes from all over the place.
Right.
And I was nervous and I didn't place well. I placed last and I didn't want to run again.
Okay. This is in
But
the eighth grade.
yes,
Hmm.
because you always me running fast, beating everybody. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come out here and beat everybody. I had that mindset as a youngin. But while my coach and my dad told me like, this is your first year. This is new people. This is not school. This is like world. So there's gonna be people that are gonna be faster than you, people are gonna be slower than you, but you just gotta keep working for it. And when out there, my second year as AAU, placed I think second in the 100 and 200s. That
As a ninth grader,
yes,
was it Junior Olympics?
yes, I
Okay.
do believe.
Okay. Um, and before that, you talked about your dad. When did the whole idea of competing in track? How did that come about?
Like, what do you mean?
Saying, I mean, in the eighth grade, you had been racing people. You knew that
Oh
you could run. Yeah.
no, I was doing junior league basketball, and
Mhm.
going up and down the court, I would take the ball, shoot it in the hoop, and people was like, "She's fast. You try for track?" And I'd be like,
Oh,
"No, I don't want to run." And then so, um, people was like, "You should try out for Kannapolis Middle School track team," and I still said no. I didn't want to, but then I went out there and I tried it. It was a whole lot of fun.
track is a whole lot of fun.
Yes.
Did you ever have a chance to run at A&T during your going up through the AAUs or any of the track meets at A&T? Did you come to A&T?
Yeah. For our nationals in high school, they will always have it up here.
Okay.
So I would always come up here, and then for New Balance Nationals, they'll be
Right.
up here too. I will run up in here.
And is that where you is was it something about, or what was it about coming to A&T? Was, I mean, I think you said in a previous interview that Coach Ross stayed with you, but what did you experience when you came to A&T? Did you like the track? Did you like the environment? What was the deal?
Like when I was running AAU?
Yeah, when you came to A&T and saw the school and saw the facilities and whatnot.
Oh, I was just like, it feels like home to me. Especially since I've been here multiple times. I ran on the track multiple times. I know how to run it. So it just felt like home to me.
Gotcha. So what's the plan now for Cambrea Sturgis that she's now turned pro? What is the
To relax for a while and then get back training and start running in my professional meets, getting up there, winning.
do you know when that's going to begin?
No, I haven't talked to Coach Ross yet.
Okay.
He said we're going to talk, once school gets back or
Mm-hmm.
before that, so
Mm-hmm.
he can sit me down and see what upcoming meets we can do.
Is he going to Tokyo?
Yes, his
Okay.
son Randolph Ross is running before
Yeah.
me.
Are they going to let him in the stadium, or does he have to actually be outside? Do you know?
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, and just tell me how you feel about your decision and what you're most looking forward to. We'll wrap it
With,
up with that.
with Adidas,
Yes.
I feel excited and happy. I'm ready to represent their logo, especially with my agents. They are very well assured of making sure that I'm taken care of on and off the track. And I'm just excited. Especially, I'm definitely excited for Worlds because people said that's like the next from Olympics. So I'm definitely ready for that, especially since I'm not going to be able to get to run the Olympics. The Worlds is my next big thing to show up and show out.
And that really would is a year from now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to be running in professional meets until then, trying to earn your way to the world.
Yes.
Well, Cambria, look, and Brian, thank you so much for spending the time with us. You know, we've tried to cover you all the way, and all your successes and all your challenges.
Yes.
We're looking forward to seeing you at the Olympics, but we heard you say how you felt about your efforts there, and certainly we'll continue to follow you. Wish you the best of everything going forward.
Thank you.